The U.S. Embassy in Tehran has been invaded and occupied by Iranian students.
This man changed the world. He took Iran and made it an inspiration for a new, uncompromising strand of Islam.
تمام این بحران‌ها را امریکا ایجاد می‌کند.
Earlier today, the Ayatollah Khomeini publicly criticized the U.S. for providing refuge for the Shah. His speech was viewed as a signal by the Muslim students to attack the embassy.
Iranian students continue to hold more than 50 hostages at the American Embassy in Tehran.
The American Embassy in Tehran is in the hands of Muslim students tonight. Spurred on by an anti-American speech by the Ayatollah Khomeini, they stormed the embassy, fought the Marine Guards for 3 hours, overpowered them, and took dozens of American hostages. The students want the deposed Shah returned to Iran for trial.
The Iranians burned a United States flag and denounced the U.S. government, saying they would stay until the U.S. sends the deposed Shah back to Iran.
This flag was apparently taken from someone's office inside the United States Embassy. It was burned Tuesday evening outside the embassy's gates. To the Iranian demonstrators who set fire to it, this was a symbol of victory.
We continue to face a grave situation in Iran, where our embassy has been seized and more than 60 American citizens continue to be held as hostages in an attempt to force unacceptable demands on our country. For a government to applaud mob violence and terrorism, for a government actually to support and in effect participate in the taking and the holding of hostages is unprecedented in human history. From every corner of the world, nations and people have voiced their strong revulsion and condemnation of Iran and have joined us in calling for the release of the hostages.
This morning, for the first time since the hostages were put under lock and key, one of the captives, blindfolded, was brought out into the open. Eventually, he was led back to join the other captives who have been kept out of sight.
Metro Media 5's Jackson Bain has that report.
Dolores, they closed off Andrews Air Force Base to the public this morning, but that didn't stop almost 10,000 base employees and their families turning out to give the 52 returned Americans a loud and long welcome to Washington.